So you heard the rumors and decided to come check them out too? You're really on top of your stuff. Wait, what? You're here by coincidence? Well, let me fill you in then. People are saying this restaurant, the Snowy Thrush, serves incredibly tasty food for rock-bottom prices. I wanted to see what's what, so I came down to give their grub a taste for myself. How about it? You up for a bite with me?
Ah, are you customers? Sorry, but I'm closed for the day.
Closed? Why?
I just ran out of glowing meat for my specialty stew. I'm terribly sorry you came all this way for nothing.
Oh, man. Well, that's just the way things go sometimes.
Truth be told, I've been running low on stock for a while now. I can't go out of town to hunt some for myself, and I don't have any reliable contacts I can ask to do it for me.
Huh? So you're saying if someone were to go procure that meat for you, you'd be able to open back up for business?
Why, of course. I'd be more than happy to take it off their hands and treat whoever brought it to a free meal to boot. If only there were a pair of valiant, kind-hearted souls willing to do such a thing.
Sounds like she's offering us a quest, though she wasn't exactly subtle. You want to team up with me on this? If you're down to come with, ready up and then get in touch. We can head out together later. Nice, you showed up. Looks like we need to get our hands on some glowing meat. Based on the name, I assume it's a monster drop. I asked the restaurant owner where we might hunt some down. Ready to get a move on? Let's get our hands on this meat and nab ourselves a tasty meal on the house. Despite our predicament, hell, I'd even say because of our predicament, we gotta take quality grub where we can get it. Ready to go? Got it.
Here I go.
Oh, that looks rare.
I've got this. Here I go.
Now that was rare. That should about do it, I think. Do you see it? Up front, on the Nepenthes. That must be a safe area. Want to take a break? Good to go? This way. We've got this!
Yeah! Agil!
Copy that! Okay, let's do this!
Here I go. Here I go.
Get it!
Here I go. Here I go.
Copy that! Come on! I've got you!
Come on! Switch!
Got it! I don't think I'll ever get used to hunted game turning into raw meat like that. I get that this is an MMO, but still. Then again, no one's eating anything unless someone cooks it up first. At least that part's realistic. Speaking of which, I've really worked up an appetite. Ready to head back? Let's get this to the restaurant owner. Here's that glowing meat you needed. Will this be enough?
Yes. I could serve my customers for some time with this, but don't tell me you went out and hunted all this for me. to put such a burden on your shoulders. It was never my intention.
Don't sweat it. We just couldn't pass up the chance to chow down on some tasty grub. Isn't that right?
Well, in any case, a promise is a promise. Stay right there, and I'll whip you both up some stew.
Oh man, that hit the spot. I could taste the rich, gamey flavor of the meat in every bite. The broth was delicate, but really helped complement the dish. I guess the rumors were true. Actually, I'd say they undersold how good this place really is.
I appreciate your kind words. Here, take this as payment for the meat.
I'm just glad we could be a help. I'll definitely be back, ready and willing to pay full price for your stellar cuisine.
Back again, you say?
Huh? Something wrong?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Apologies. I look forward to serving you again.
Was it something I said? Anyway, thanks for the help. Hit me up if you're ever looking to grab some grub together. Fancy meeting you again. Let me guess. Still can't stop thinking about that incredible meal we had the other day? Same here. So I stopped over to place an order and scratch that itch. But sure enough, the same quest event is playing out. The owner's out of stock and hoping someone will bring her what she needs. All she'd say is how sorry she is for the trouble again. I'm gonna stick with it and redo the quest. You down for another go-round? If you're up for it, just shoot me a message. We can meet up at the Teleport Gate Plaza, same as before. Hey, you made it. Sorry to drag you along again. The quest itself is pretty similar to the last one. She's out of golden apples, a dessert ingredient. But be ready for a fight. Apparently, the area we're supposed to find them in is a nesting ground for monsters. What? Oh, no. I'm not worried about a little scuffle. I've got you with me after all. I've just got a feeling there's something more to all this. I doubt this is just a series of fetch quests. I wonder if repeatedly collecting these items is really how we're meant to progress. Anyway, I guess we won't know for sure unless we give it a shot. Ready to head out? Ready to go?
Agil!
Copy that. What's up? Feeling nervous? We've got this.
Yeah!
Now's our chance. Get him!
Over here! Switch!
Got Switch!
Right, take this! Switch!
Got it.
Agil!
Copy that. Okay, let's do this!
Take this! Switch!
Got it.
Switch!
Got it.
Take
Now's our chance. Get him! We've got this.
Yeah!
Show 'em what you've got! It dropped a golden apple. Guess that was the mob we were looking for. By the name, it sounds delicious. I can't wait to see what she whips up with this. All right, we got what we came for. Let's get this back to the restaurant owner. It seemed like something was bothering her before, so I decided to look into the snowy thrush before taking on the quest this time. Apparently, her supply issues began recently, yet the other shops in the area are doing just fine. In other words, this isn't some general problem. Something seems to be going on specifically at the snowy thrush. So I highly doubt we'll resolve this quest by bringing her random ingredients and chowing down every single day. Here, we brought the golden apple you needed.
Oh, thank you. Sorry for all the trouble I've put you through. Hold on just a moment. I'll have a tasty pie ready in no time.
A flaky crust and juicy filling, paired with just the right amount of sweetness. This is absolute perfection.
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Please come again. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't mind me. Please come again anytime.
Is something the matter? I've been mulling it over and, well, your lack of supply, it isn't just a coincidence, is it?
You're not wrong. I suppose I can confide in you two, since you've helped me out so much. To tell you the truth, I might have to close up shop for good before long.
And why's that?
It shames me to say it, but I'm drowning in debt. and I'm all out of options. I'm doing all I can, but I think it's time to move on.
You're in debt? But the restaurant seems like it's doing great. Prices may be low, but with this many customers, you have to be seeing a profit.
You're right, but I'm sorry. It's a bit personal. I appreciate your patronage, so I hope you won't take offense. Please do come by again, even though we may not be here for much longer.
So it's debt that's causing her all this grief? Maybe I should look into this. What? You think I've grown a bit too attached to the place? Well, maybe you're right. Still, I can't just shrug this off as somebody else's problem. Anyway, I really appreciate you coming through with the assist again. You were a huge help. Yo! Was that? Oh, yeah. But there's still stock left, so she's open for business. But that doesn't mean the problem's resolved. I asked her about it, and turns out she's officially decided to close down the restaurant. Now she's just using up her remaining stock. Once it's gone, that's it. I've been asking around and gathering intel on my own. Sure enough, it seems she owes a hefty sum of money. The collections being imposed on her are beyond brutal. That's why she doesn't have enough money to fill her pantry. Plus, there's something else I heard that only makes her problems worse. If you're not too busy, I'd appreciate your help. Would you mind heading somewhere with me? We can meet down at the teleport gate, same as before. Just make sure you come prepared. Here's the deal. The restaurant owner's massive debt stems from her late husband's gambling addiction. It's not her fault at all. On top of that, there was a crazy high interest rate added to it. The original amount should have been paid off by now. Seems the moneylender her husband turns to is one nasty piece of work. Not only is the city guard in his pocket, he also tames monsters to serve as his muscle. He's untouchable. I hear the scumbag's ruined a fair share of lives. I'm sure you get where my head's at by now, right? I'd like us to help out, by any means necessary. It's time we pay him a visit. And I know just where he's holed up. He's gathered a bunch of beasts and made his base out in some ruins. Ready to head out? Not sure if you were aware, but I actually own a restaurant in the real world. It's a small cafe and bar I run with my wife. I guess knowing what it's like to own a shop is part of why I feel so invested in the Snowy Thrush. Looks like it's all clear.
Over here!
Right, let's keep it up. you've got!
Take this!
Look, a wolf type. That should about do it, I think. Got it.
Take this!
Right, let's keep it up. Look, a wasp. Be careful. Looks like it's all clear.
Take this!
All right.
Over here!
Got it.
Now!
That should about do it, I think. Over there. I think that's a diamond. Hey, there's a chest over there. A wasp. You're in trouble if it flies so high. Get ready. We've got a wasp.
Over here! Take this!
We've got it.
Yeah!
Take it.
How's this? Take this!
That should about do it, I think. Right, let's keep it up.
Take this! Agil!
Copy that. Okay, let's do this. That should about do it, I think.
this! Take this!
Let's keep it up. That should about do it, I think. Looks like it's all clear. Look, a chest. Well, aren't we lucky? Oh, that looks rare. Right, let's keep it up.
Agil!
Copy that. Come on! I've got you!
Over here! Take this!
Looks like we have the upper hand. That should about do it, I think. Looks like it's all clear. A wolf type, which means... That should about do it, I think. Aha! A treasure chest.
Take this!
Looks like it's all clear. That must be a safe area. Want to take a break? Forgive the interruption. You that money lender I've been hearing so much about?
Yeah, who's asking? Bother one of my associates in town if you want to talk business.
Oh, we're here to talk, but not about business. Are you familiar with the owner of the Snowy Thrush? Word is your interest rates are bleeding her dry.
Sounds like hearsay. Besides, it's only natural for a man like me to expect a return on investment, especially when the client's overdue. I mean, yeah, my rates are steep, but who the hell's gonna do anything about it? I'm the one with the money and power. That means I can do whatever I damn well please. She's nothing but a hag in a grubby shack. I make the demands, she complies. I say jump, she asks how high. That's how power works. Nothing else to it but that.
But you can't just...
Oh, but I can. You just don't get it. This conversation's over. Get lost. Or I can just feed you to my pets if you'd rather stay.
No, I hear you, man. I hear exactly what you're saying. And I have to admit, I agree with you.
Oh? That's so.
Sure. If someone has power, they can do whatever they want, right? Like, for instance, beating you to within an inch of your sorry life.
What? Damn it, get him!
That's the boss. Right there. Let's win this. We've got this.
Yeah! Agil!
Copy that. What's up? Feeling nervous?
Over here! How's this? Take this! Swing! Take this! How's this? Take this! Switch! Thank you!
Copy that. Okay, let's do this.
Take this! Switch!
We've got this.
Yeah!
Ooh, now that. We have the power, and you have nothing. We played this by your rules, and you lost. How's that worldview shaking out for you? Well, I don't much care for your little business. There are folks out there who need it to get by, who have nowhere else to turn. So, think you could turn down the greed a few notches? Oh, and I'd appreciate you reconsidering the Snowy Thrush's debt.
Fine. Consider it repaid in full. Hell, I'll even hand over her contract. That's fair, right?
That settles that, then. I'd say it was worth the effort, too. Did I ever mention I run a restaurant in the real world? My wife and I own a cafe. Though I guess she's running it by herself now, seeing as I'm trapped here. I wonder if it's still open. Maybe she decided to just close it down for good. There's no way for me to know. Whichever it is, I'm sure my being gone isn't easy for her. Seeing the owner of the Snowy Thrush breaking her back all on her own just reminded me of what my wife must be going through. I guess it was too much for me. Now, I know it doesn't matter what I do here. None of what we just did is gonna help my wife in the real world. Even so, I couldn't stand by and watch that old woman struggle alone. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my chest. But enough about me. Let's get back to the owner and tell her the good news.
Wait. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. You're saying my debt has been completely wiped clean? It seems I caused you two even more trouble than I thought. I'm so sorry for the hassle.
Oh, please. If anything, we should be apologizing for meddling in your affairs. You have nothing to be sorry for. So, now that that's settled, what are your plans for the restaurant?
Right, about that. I actually just finished up initial preparations to close down for good. I severed ties with my supplier, found a buyer, even sold off most of my kitchenware, all to help settle that debt.
I see. Guess our grand gesture came a bit too late.
Don't misunderstand, though. I wasn't planning on giving everything up completely. I'll be working as a sort of culinary consultant, offering my personal recipes to other restaurants in the area. I'll even receive a portion of their proceeds. All the other shop owners seem quite excited by the prospect.
Not bad. So you'll basically be running a restaurant franchise. Though I suppose it's more about earning royalties for those recipes. Oh, sorry. Don't mind my blabbering. Just thinking out loud. Anyway, that all sounds like a great idea. I suppose this is what they call the entrepreneurial spirit, and you've got it in spades. I'm sad to hear you'll be closing the restaurant for good, but it's great to know I can still enjoy your cooking one way or another.
Well, you won't survive in this business long if you let a single setback break your spirit. More importantly, who said anything about closing the restaurant for good?
Wait, what? But you just said...
I said I'd just finished up initial preparations to close down. My original plan was to shut down temporarily and reopen once I'd saved up enough. But that was before you two wiped my debt clean. I'll have to grovel and apologize a bit to my supplier and the prospective buyer, but... after that, it'll be business as usual.
Seriously? Then I guess we were able to help out a bit after all.
Oh, after dealing with that loan shark, I'd say you helped more than just a bit. And I'm touched to know you were so concerned on my behalf. I really appreciate all you've done. Thank you again. But for now, I've got a lot of work to do. Business is about to start booming again.
She's a tough one, isn't she? You know, there's a lot I left behind in the real world. Things waiting for me. But I just know Trisha's making it work. She's tough too. What I need to focus on now is making sure I survive SAO, that I make it out alive, and get back to her in one piece. Your help was invaluable on this, really. I owe you one. If you ever need my help, just get in touch.